it's been about a month since I've been live, so it's nice to be live again. I'm in Morehead, Kentucky, heading out towards Nitro, West Virginia for the night. It's nice being live and recording and making more videos and stuff. So, been a long time, but it's all good. Really, nobody probably knows I'm live because it's been so long, but it's okay. Got about an hour and a half to drive, and I plan on being live the whole time. Eastern Standard Time, 85 degrees outside, what the truck says. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's been a beautiful day all day, really. I had to unload one of my stores today, and it got a little hot. Hope everybody is doing good whenever you watch this. So, hope you're doing well and everything's doing good for you. I'm going to, tomorrow, I'm either going to go live again tomorrow, or I'm going to record a video tomorrow. Of something special that I've not showed you all here on YouTube. So I think it's kind of cool, kind of neat. Other people would too. And I know there's some people out there that's like, nah, I've seen it before, or it's not really that cool. But I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna live stream it or if I'm gonna record it, but we'll see. But I got my new route now, so it's not really a new route. I got my old route back, which takes me a little bit different places. So, well, one different place extra out here in Virginia, one extra place out up in Michigan. So, I think a lot of people think it's somewhat neat or cool. I still haven't figured out this. Well, I know how to do live stream, obviously, because I'm doing one, but I'm still trying to figure things out, and I haven't figured it out yet. Hopefully I can get it figured out at some point. things that have happened in my personal life that I'll share with y'all. This past Saturday, me and my wife, my kids got a little bitty puppy. It's a Shorkie. I had to get a Shorkie or a non-hyperallergenic dog for my wife because she's allergic. So she's doing good with the Shorkie. It's not bothering her. So, but there's something in our bedroom that is bothering her really bad to the point where she can't sleep in the bedroom. So we're gonna have to go home. But when I get home this weekend, we're gonna have to go through and deep clean the bedroom and get rid of the things that we really don't need and stuff. So it's gonna be a fun weekend doing that. We got a little puppy. This you can go on there and see pictures of him. I posted pictures on my Discord and a couple other people's Discord. And then we got a Tahoe too. So we've had that for a while though. Welcome in. Hello. How are you? Right now I'm in Olive Hill, Kentucky, out here by Morehead, in between Morehead, Kentucky and Ashland, Kentucky. And I'm driving to Nitro, West Virginia to the truck stop. There's deer on the side of the road. Don't know if y'all saw it. Beautiful day today. Hopefully nothing exciting happens like it did last time on the live stream. I got about an hour and 20 minutes left to drive. And then I got hopefully there's a parking spot at this truck stop. It's a very small truck stop. It has maybe 50 spots, if that. It's always hard to get into. Hopefully I'll be getting there in a decent time. I can get in pretty easily and get a parking spot. How have y'all been? And also, I'm glad you got the notification that I was live streaming. I was wondering if those are going out or not. Yes, we are doing the same thing. Actually, we was already supposed to start school, but haven't yet. Ah, okay. That's probably why you didn't get the notification, because you was already on YouTube. Well, that's good though. Yeah, since the boys didn't do schoolwork like they supposed to last year, we was going to start it early this year. Supposed to start it last week, but didn't. So didn't start it this week either. So hopefully next week. whether to live stream or not today. Figured I still got an hour and a half, so might as well jump on here and live stream and see what everybody's doing. Okay, I don't know if she got them or not, but I can check with her and see. Awesome, that's cool. Nice. That's really cool. They made do they fly good or they just look good? I guess that's one way to make it work. Kind of reminds me of the people that parachute off the back of a boat or whatever that's called. Yeah, that's smart though. If it looks good, that's all that matters. Paragliding, yes. Yeah. I think something like that. Some kind of gliding. Parasailing or something. That's true. Really, it's not something that I would do. Because knowing my luck, I would do it, and there'd be sharks underneath or behind the boat though. Okay, I'm back. Phone got hot there for a minute. Lost or kicked off my screen. But I'm back. It wasn't lagging. My phone lost service. Phone lost service because it got too hot. So I just had to cool it down a minute. Yeah, like I said, it got hot. My phone got hot and lost service. I got it back though. I got it all under control. Had to turn on the defrost, put the air conditioner on. It's hot today. It's supposed to be a heat wave today. So hope everybody's staying cool out there. Should be good now, though. So has anybody got plans for the weekend, even though it's 3 days away? Or anybody got interesting plans for the rest of the week? I know I don't. Well, actually I do. I'm going out to eat with my buddy and his wife tomorrow. So I look forward to that. I didn't even know there was a Sonic 3. That's nice. Is that at like the library, or is it outside, or is it at the actual movie theater? I know my boys, I think they watched Sonic 1. That's cool. So that it's free. That's not bad. I know my youngest has talked about going and watching How to Train a Dragon in theaters. That's nice. Now, are you going up to 10 a.m. or are you going to the 4:30 p.m.? What do you mean by the live action ones? Does that mean like they like it's a play or something, or like 3D? That's good. My youngest wants to go see it and stuff, so I don't know if we're going to take him to the theaters or if we're just going to buy it for him when it comes out. Okay, I got you now. Okay. Kind of like the Minecraft movie. Which have y'all seen the Minecraft movie? I'm sure C would like it. Yeah, I was talking to my wife and my dad about that, and it's supposed to be hot and stormy all week, so I don't think we're going either. It'd be nice to go, but it's gonna be hot and stuff. We went to theaters and watched it. The boys loved it, and now they're always saying chicken jockey and just referencing different things from the movie. Hey, John C. Pepper, how are you? Yeah, that's what Dad was saying. It's $15 a person to get in, and 4 of us, that's $60 to get in, and it's kind of crazy. That's good to hear, John C. Yeah, did it ever stop raining there in Missouri, John C. Pepper? That's good, John C, that it stopped raining. And Eden, you gotta have the county fair food and drinks. It's the best food and drink around, especially that fair. That fair is I think has one of the best food there is. And you can't forget the sweet tea. John C., how many inches of rain did y'all get, sir? Yes, the steak sandwich is the best. The pork chop sandwich isn't too bad either. 2.5 inches. It's not too bad. Did y'all need that rain, John C? At least y'all are not any major floods or anything. Could be worse. My yard looks the same way. Saturday when I was home, I was weed eating, trying to race the storm, and I got all the weed eating done, but I wasn't able to get the mower out and mow before it started just downpouring, and it was crazy. That's not good, John C. And I told my wife, I was like, I'll just mow when I get home this weekend, but it's like Thursday and Friday and Saturday, so I doubt I'll get to mow too. Might have to call somebody to go mow my grass. string it. I have my Otis. I have a little electric Craftsman weed eater that I bought, because if you buy that, you got a free Craftsman tool with it. And my Otis, he can use it a little bit, and weed eat a little bit. Hey, old gamers, Lane, or old gamer Lane. Sir, if you could do me a favor and go in Discord and post that I'm live, I'd greatly appreciate it. Yeah, weed eaters can be kind of difficult at times. So I haven't had to change the weed eater string in my electric one, so it's not too bad. I can do almost the whole yard and everything on two fully charged batteries. So and that's weed eating everything and edging the driveway. So not too bad. And thank you, old gamer Lane. I got about an hour left. We're in Grayson, Kentucky now, heading towards West Virginia, from Nitro, West Virginia. How are you doing today, Mr. Lane? Yeah, I'm trying to teach my Otis how to properly weed eat. He likes to hold it on the ground. I'm like, you can't hold it on the ground. You got to hover above the ground. You got to stay away from things so far so you don't eat up the string. It's not too bad though. You'll get the hang of it. It's all about muscle memory. That's always fun, Mr. Lane. Always fun. Run errands with the wife. See, I don't have a guard on mine. Mine has a wheel out there, and the wheel is for the edging, but when you're weed eating, it's the first thing that hits something, so it kind of helps. I try to teach my Otis, when that wheel touches something, you don't have to push any farther. You'll be fine after that, and kind of helps him. But this electric weed eater is a little bit too tall for him and a little bit too short for me, so he has to hold it up higher. I have to hold it down lower. And he tries to hold it down lower like I do, and I told him, I was like, you can't hold it down lower than me like I do because I'm taller. I have to hold it down lower. Hello, Mama Bear. How are you? I've seen the ones with the bar that flips down, kind of protects you from hitting flowers or anything else. I've seen those. I'm good. I'm good. Just rolling down the highway, like always. Got about an hour or so left. Now, Eden, is your weed eater electric or gas? Also, I thought Daniel had one of those electric lawnmowers, so you didn't have to really weed eat much. Yeah, Mama Bear, I'm looking forward to their live stream tonight too. Depending on my service situation, I might live stream tonight if I'm able to stay connected to the game. I know last night I was having problems staying connected to the game. Okay, that's kind of smart though. It's not too bad. I tried to talk my wife into letting me get one of those, and she's like, no, you can just no. I'm headed to Nitro, West Virginia, Mama Bear. There's a pilot there in Nitro that I'm trying to get to before everybody else gets to, so I can get me a parking spot. I don't know. I got some corn in the refrigerator, but other than that, I don't really have anything else. So I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. Luckily, I'm gonna be at a truck stop, so if I need something else, I can just go in and get it. Mr. Lane and Mama Bear, how's the weather where you are at? Lane, I know you're in Texas. Mama Bear, I don't really know where you're located at. I forgot, you are in Oklahoma. I've heard say that many times. And Mr. Lane, my sister, used to live in Texas. Man, I think I'll take the 90 over the 100. Now, Eden, what part of Texas did you live in? Because I know Mr. Lane is around the Houston area. Mr. Lane, Eden S. is my sister. And Eden, didn't you live? I've always wanted to say the Dallas area, but I'm not sure. Okay, I was wrong. Yeah, Mr. Lane and Mr. Wayne and Miss Sandra, they live around the Houston area. At least I'm pretty sure. If Lane wasn't driving, he could correct you. correct me. I mean, I should know that, but I'm drawing a blank right now. So we're about 5 miles from the West Virginia-Kentucky state line. Yeah, if I was a good singer, I'd sing it, but I don't think y'all want to hear me sing, so I'm not going to sing it. It's a good song, though. Dump truck beside me is slowly losing like 1 or 2 pieces of gravel every bump he hits. Just trying to get by him so he don't hit me no more. Oh no, Mama Bear, you can ask Eden. You don't want me singing. I don't sing good at all. Eden, we've tried to get them to try sports, and my oldest played basketball back when he went to kindergarten in school and stuff, but other than that, they haven't tried any sports, any other sports. My youngest went to try out for soccer, stood in line, watched them try out, turned around and said, no, I'm good, we can go home. So I don't think they're going to. We've tried, but I don't think they're going to. Mama Bear, when I'm not live streaming, I do have windshield concerts where I sing to myself, but that's about as far as it goes. I don't sing any other. I like chess too. I've tried to teach the boys how to play chess, but they can't really. They don't really pick up on it yet. Yeah, but she's getting really good at that sport, though. I'm proud of her. She's getting really good at it. My youngest did that for a couple of months. He was decent at it, but the group that he went to, there was no competitions for the boys. It was only girls, so he really wasn't. He was getting the maneuvers and everything down, but there really wasn't nothing else for him to do. And he kind of got bored with it and got out of it. I'm in Catlettsburg, Kentucky. Here in a minute, on my right side would be one of the major plants for Marathon gas. Those big stacks that you see in front of me is Marathon gas stacks. It is expensive. I can't remember what we paid, but we paid monthly just for him to go. Hey, Mr. Ray. How are you doing today, sir? Thank you. There, to my right is the Marathon gas. Usually those stacks have flames coming out of them, but not today. That's good, Mr. Ray. That's good. Hopefully you're staying cool. But welcome to West Virginia, the land of the wild and wonderful. Yes, gymnastics isn't expensive. I think we paid like $60 a month or so for my youngest to go. I think he went like twice a week or 3 times a week. It was expensive. It is pretty to drive through, especially the mountains and the hills. I do I-64 all the way through West Virginia and go through the turnpike and everything. It is beautiful. Really, there's not been a state that I've drove through that hasn't been beautiful though. There's been some cities that I've drove through that weren't so pretty, but states, all the states are pretty in their own ways. I like driving through West Virginia in the fall though, when all the leaves change. That's when it's the best. I've never been to Vermont. The farthest northeast that I've been is New Jersey. And I can't really say much about it because it was nighttime when I drove through it. But I went through hello, Sandra. I went through Princeton University's campus and Rutgers campus. It was not fun to drive a big truck through there, but I can say I've been to New Jersey. I can also say I don't really want to go back in a big truck. Maryland's nice to drive through though. I like driving through Maryland. Well, thank you, Mama Bear, for letting Sandra know that I was live. How are you today, Sandra? Huntington, West Virginia now. That's not good, Sandra. Yeah, I asked Old Gamer Lane to share my link in Discord so everybody would know, and he did. Sandra, if you want to, you can share the link and everybody else's. one of the spots up here that I'm gonna go through, I wish I would have been live streaming last week, because there's a bad wreck. I don't know how it happened, but it didn't look good. But y'all probably would have liked to see it. A little rough right now. I have ran into a lot of construction. The construction going on right now, it's been going on for about a year now or so, so I'm kind of used to it. I didn't get to see your comment there for a minute. I didn't get to see it going around these curves and dealing with the traffic. Mr. Ray, I have not ever, I've never been driving while there's been tornadoes, but I have been parked and there'd be tornado warnings and the sirens going off and everything before. I've been parked behind a building, one of my stores before, with tornadoes. Actually, really, I was in Louisville, Kentucky, behind one of my stores that I delivered to, with the sirens going off and just tornado warnings and watches and everything. And it was raining and hailing and everything. And come to find out, the next day I found out there's a tornado probably 5-10 minutes from the way the bird flies from me. I've been close to the tornadoes in the truck before, but I've never looked out my window and was like, oh look, there's a tornado. Really, I don't think I want to ever experience that. I know truck drivers do experience that, but I don't think I ever really want to. I am too, Mr. A. I'm glad I didn't get hit. Because literally I didn't have anywhere to go. There's a shopping center in front of me that was closed, and there's apartments behind me, but the only place I had to go was a ditch. I've been in bad rainstorms, I've been in bad snowstorms, but never tornado. Yes, ma'am, Sandra. I'll try to get on there if I can stay connected tonight. Yeah, I think the tornado that was 5-10 minutes away from me was an EF1 or EF2 tornado. Like I said, I was close enough. I got the hail and stuff from it. Love you too, Eden. Hopefully it will. Why is that, Mama Bear? What's wrong with the cotton contracts on FS25? Complicated. Well, doing cotton all in itself is complicated. Well, sort of. It can be complicated, I guess. I've done a few cotton contracts before, and then I've done cotton by itself without it being a contract. I've done it as one of my crops. It's not too bad. Mama Bear, how are you liking the Westbridge Hills map? Mama Bear, you can get the module trailer that will load up the modules. Or are you talking about, did you do it on your survival map where you couldn't afford the module trailer? I'm glad you're liking that map too. It's one of my favorites. I figured that's what she was talking about, Mama, there. Mama Bear, that's how I like playing too sometimes, starting with like zero money and a tractor, a trailer, and a chainsaw. Or with zero money, period, and have to do contracts to make the money to buy your own equipment. This is Barbersville, West Virginia. Up here last week, I think last Monday, there was a bad wreck up here where the lane split. I think a Ram dually truck was apparently, I guess, going way too fast and hit this bad bump that's up here where this lane splits. And so right here, right where that red car is, right where that bump's at, he must have hit that, back in, came up and landed up on the concrete on my left side, and he was almost facing the totally opposite way. Don't know how it happened. It didn't look pretty. It didn't look pretty at all. I used to take that exit right there, the East Mall Road, and go and deliver to a store over to my left at the mall, but I haven't had that store in a long, long time. Probably say about a year and a half or so I haven't had that store. Got about 20 minutes left, but until I get there, and then I'll let y'all see the struggle of getting through this parking lot and how small it is. Hopefully I can get a spot. I should be able to. It'll be about 5:30. Should be able to, but you never know nowadays. It used to be 7 o'clock. You better find a spot by 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, the truck stops start to fill up. But now it seems like it gets earlier and earlier all the time. hope the video quality and the audio quality are still good. I never checked them to see what they was like, but I guess it's okay because y'all are still watching. Play a little game here before we get to the truck stop. How many of y'all think, one, there's going to be parking spots, and two, if there is going to be parking spots, how many do you think there's going to be that's open? Like I said, there's probably about 50 parking spots at this truck stop. So how many, if there is going to be parking spots open, do you think there's going to be any? And if there is, how many do you think is going to be available to park? And I'll try to count them when I get there, if there isn't. And thank you, Mama Bear, for telling me that it's all good for now. John C. Pepper thinks there's going to be 7 spots. Okay. Whoever's closest wins. 10 parking spots, Mama Bear says. Okay. I don't know if I've ever gotten to this truck stop this early before. I think I've gotten there after 6 o'clock. And there's been a few, but we'll see. Like I said, I got about 21 miles till I get there. About 20 minutes. John C. Pepper, I see you've been putting out some ATS videos, sir. I've seen you've been posting them. You're good, Sandra. Don't get in trouble. John C., I wish my computer was powerful enough to play ATS. If it was, I could do a convoy with you, sir. If my computer is powerful enough where I could play ATS, I would I'd get on there with you and Lane and Wayne and have us a convoy. I know they're releasing Iowa. Do you know like which state they're working on after Iowa that they're going to release, John C.? Louisiana. That's cool. Now I need to give me a computer that'll play ATS and buy all the states, so I can go to Louisiana next. I figured they would have went north of Iowa, not south of Iowa. But also, I don't know all the states that are out either. The last one I knew about was Texas and then Iowa. So, I really don't know which states are out there yet. That'll be cool though, Louisiana, trucking down there in the bayous. Hauling that crawfish out of there. Popo coming up. Oh man, that's a rough spot. Thank you, sir. That'd be awesome. Fed up truck. And also there's a way station coming up too. Maybe, I don't know if I'll get pulled into it or not, but if I do, I can teach you what we do in the way station. Normally I don't get pulled into it. I'm kind of hoping I don't get pulled into it because that's just time I gotta take up, but we'll see. The one out in Virginia that I'll go by tomorrow, I usually get pulled into that one, and I don't know if I'm gonna live stream tomorrow or record tomorrow, but I'm going through something I used to go through all the time that I've never recorded or live streamed yet, so I'm just trying to decide if I want to live stream it or if I want to record it. I'll show y'all later. I got until tomorrow to figure it out. Tomorrow I'll get to go out to dinner with Mr. John Deere and his wife tomorrow afternoon. Hello, Miss Dust Bunny. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while, Miss Dust Bunny. I'm glad you're here. We're good, Miss Dust Bunny. We're good. I'm just rolling down the highway like always. Miss Dust Bunny, I think I speak for everybody when I say we've all missed you. You're welcome, Miss Dust Bunny. Right now I'm in Hurricane, West Virginia. On my way to Nitro, West Virginia. About 11 miles from where I'm at right now. We was taking guesses on if there's going to be any parking spots, and if there is any parking spots, how many do you think there's going to be open? There's about 50 spots or so, I would say, in this truck stop. So. It's okay, Sandra. I don't want you to lose your job. I'm not that special. Also, Sandra, don't forget to say hi to Miss Dust Bunny. Dust Bunny says 3, John C. Pepper said 7, Mama Bear said 10. So, let's see who's closest. Miss Dust Bunny, how's the weather down there in Arkansas? Yes, ma'am, it's hot and humid here too. My truck says 86, but it probably feels like 90 or so. Depending on who you ask. If you ask my wife, she says it feels like 75 million degrees. Alright, so I don't get to go into the weigh station today. I just got the bypass. So can't show y'all what the weigh station does today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Depending on if I live stream or I just record. That's not good. That construction sound just said exit 45, expect delays, which is the exit that I need to take. So hopefully there's no delays. And thank you, Miss Dust Bunny, for telling everybody to like and subscribe. Appreciate that. With your help and Lane and Wayne's help, and definitely Miss Sandra's help, I've gotten a lot of subscribers on both of my channels now. Thank you, Mama Bear. At the top of my screen it says 5 people watching, 7 likes, but I'll take that extra like. About 5 miles. Hopefully, again, like I said, hopefully there's not a delay on exit 45. But we'll see. We'll see. Sandra, I think I might have figured out why my internet was doing what it was doing last night. I don't know if it was the case or not, but I know that Roadcraft was trying to update and I paused it, but I don't know if that was trying to update and it was kicking me off the game or not. So that might have been the culprit last night. I didn't think about it until this morning. Sandra, Miss Jess is working, or she's working on a different map to see what she can do, but tomorrow she'll be working on the server map and trying to fix the problems that we have. So tomorrow during the day she'll have the server down working on the map. I talked to her earlier today about it, and she said she's playing around with the test map to see what she can do. I don't know why it blurs every once in a while. I guess it's focusing on something else. I don't know. Cross this bridge and then I take the exit. See how congested it is. Hopefully not at all. there's already trucks lined up coming out of the truck stop, waiting to get into the truck stop. It's pretty bad, but it's not as bad as it used to, or usually is. Hopefully I can get over there and get my spot in line. Light stays green for me, it should. Coming out the entrance, but see how long I have to wait here to get into the truck stop. Hopefully not too long. This is where if I wasn't live streaming and I was recording, I'd just time lapse it for y'all so I wouldn't have to sit here. But I asked this, well, Mr. John C. Pepper, it's a very small pilot, and it's hard to get into. It's easy to get out of, but hard to get into. And there's only like, I think 4 or 5 fueling islands. So when you have a lot of trucks trying to get in there and fuel, it takes a while. And plus, it's hard for trucks to get out. Like this truck right here is trying to get out, but there's a lot of cars coming from my left side, and it's just not a very good placement of the truck stop, and not a very good. I don't know. I think they could have done it better if they would have either had more room or a better design. Because as y'all saw, there's a light behind me, and it just I don't know. I've never been fond of this truck stop. It's always been a very hard truck stop to get into and out of, but it's a very busy truck stop. I will say that. It's always busy, or it always looks busy, and I guess it's because it's a small truck stop and you got a lot of trucks trying to get in and out of it. But hopefully we can get moving forward here and get going. think we might be able to get into the parking lot at least. Now a lot of these spots are going to be like reserved spots that you got to pay for, and I'm not paying for a spot. But I will try to count the spots. If I miss any, y'all can count them with me. And of course, the trucks behind me are now blocking the exit. So now nobody's going to be able to move. And I guarantee if I turn the CB radio on right now, it'd be very loud because it's got a lot of static because I'm using the truck antenna right now. But two, it's probably going off really bad. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Dust Bunny. You have a great dinner. I don't know if anybody's counting, but I think it's been like, what, 2 minutes or so? Maybe 3. If my drone worked right now and I was able to bring what the drone sees up on my screen for y'all to see on the live stream, I'd be very tempted to pop my drone up in the sky and just let it hover above this truck stop so y'all could see everything that was going on. So you wouldn't have to look at the back of this truck. I will say though, if anybody's looking for a truck driving job, Dandy is hiring experienced over-the-road drivers. You call 1-888-DANDY DANDY 00. I'll turn on my CB radio, see if I can pick anything up. Try to get the squelch out of it. Now, I can't control what they say on the CB radio. I'll try to turn it down if I hear bad language. Sandra, that's fine. Hello, 3Js. Welcome to the stream. Right now, we're just looking in the back of this dandy trailer. Know anybody that needs a driving job? They're hiring experienced over-the-road drivers. We're trying to get into a pilot here in Nitro, West Virginia that is very small and can't handle a lot of trucks. If this Mark's transportation truck would pull forward, I could get into the parking lot. Plus, we're also seeing how many parking spots do you think is going to be open at this truck stop? Also, y'all can watch a truck do a U-turn, which I'm not supposed to. Y'all can watch him do it. Okay, maybe he's not doing it. I don't know. I would not go down that road though, dude. Alright. He didn't do it. He bailed.
What is it, big guy?
Come on, dude, move out the way. Let us get in here. Come on, Dandy. That was crazy. A little bit. He chickened out. There he is right there. Coming back. I guess he found a bigger spot to turn around. Come on, dude. Pull forward, Dandy. Hey Samuel, welcome to the stream. See if this truck tries to do a U-turn. Yep, I'm gonna pull forward now. Alright, let's see here. So, there's one spot open that I see. It's a reserved spot, but it's open. I'm not going to take it. There's two. And there's three. Again, I'm not taking a reserved spot because I'm not paying for the spot. They're like 20 bucks or so. I'm not doing it. 3Js, I am familiar with the Truckers Path app. I've used it every once in a while. And Mama Bear, lot of truckers are impatient. I do have pilot rewards, but I don't have enough for parking. Because if I did, I would take the parking. So we're at what, 3? There's 4, 5, 6 spots. So there's 6 spots so far that I see. There's some spots over here on the other side that nobody really parks in, and I'm gonna try to get over there. Probably gonna take me a minute. I'm gonna try to do it. And I'm actually really surprised there's nobody parked right here against this wall. I know it says no parking anytime, but a lot of people don't pay attention to that. So, and we're kind of staggering now, so we can get more trucks into the parking lot and more trucks off the road. It's a bad spot to put a truck stop, I guess. Yeah, Samuel, Dandy's hiring experienced over-the-road drivers. You can call 188 or 888 DANDY00. If you're an experienced truck driver, you can call that number. Talk to them. But if you want a truck driving job and you have your CDL already, let me know in Discord and I'll hook you up. Mama Bear, if you want to private message me, I will tell you. I don't want to say it over the live stream. Now, was we at 6 parking spots a while ago? Because if we were, we're still at 6 parking spots. There's 7 and 8, so there's 8 parking spots. Actually, that one's not reserved, so I could take that one. I don't know how easy it'd be to get out of in the morning. And Samuel, also, every company is hiring pretty much. And 3J's, I don't know if you know it or not, but Swift bought out Knight. So now it is Swift Knight or Knight Swift or something like that. But Knight Transportation and Swift Transportation are now owned by the same company, or are the same company or something. I don't know. I know Swift bought out Knight though. See if I can get out of this other guy's way here. He's gonna back in that spot that I found. Hopefully I can fit in here and get out of his way. Yeah. If Dandy would pull up just a little bit more, I could get out of this guy's way. Even though he's taking a spot that I was considering taking. But it's okay. Now I have my CB radio on. I'm going to try to keep the squelch out of it. Maverick, if you give me a minute, I can pull up a little bit.
I don't think he's got his radio on.
Yeah, of course.
I tried talking to him a minute ago. I'm in this black hotshot. Do people actually have radios nowadays? Well, you know, I quit driving big truck in 2000 and started driving this hotshot.
I don't know what... I've never used VHF 3Js, but I use my... Now, granted, I'm bad. I don't...
The companies won't even allow you to have a radio anymore.
I don't use CB radio all the time, but I do turn it on every once in a while. Plus, 3Js, up there where you drive at, do you even really get CB signal? Now, 3Js, I do have a ham radio, a handheld ham radio, or VHF radio. But, I don't use it much though. I might have to get a hold of you to help me figure out my radio. Now, do you, 3Js, do you have a, like, is your VHF radio, does it look like your CB radio, or is it a handheld? Okay. Yeah, I have actually I have two handhelds, one at home and one on my truck. I used to have one a long time ago when I was a volunteer firefighter. I used my VHF radio for the fire department.
We can get one more fucking trucks in here.
I know this is not a. I know it's I know it's not a very interesting stream, but kind of living the life of I did it for 2.5 years as a volunteer. I like it.
Well, I don't want to piss nobody off, but I can go all the way to pump this one truck.
I can't move. I'm stuck behind the dandy truck.
JB Hunt, back up and cut out. Yeah, that JB Hunt truck right behind this dandy truck.
Go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna back up and cut my wheels. Am I real close to you?
Are you in the dandy truck?
I knew it was coming with the traffic out on the street. Andy, you're 4 feet off the JB Hunt fender, man. You better hold on. JB, come on back.
Am I clearing Swift back here?
You got plenty of room. Come on back a little bit. Get out the ground and Dandy.
10 forward, backing up now.
I'll stop you. I'm in this flat truck. Okay.
10 forward.
There's a guy nowhere. Come on, you got about 6 feet.
I think Dandy's about to move forward.
Keep coming. Keep coming. 5 feet. Alright, cut hard and get over to the right.
Simple. No, that's not good. My parking spots are gone. Crap.
Come on back, Danny.
Right there where all those barriers are, where I need to go.
Hey, Swift, hang on just a second. Anybody else got a radio on?
Yeah, nobody has radios nowadays. Okay, well, my parking spots are gone, so I'm gonna have to go on up the road a little bit and find me another parking spot. That sucks. But that's okay though. It means y'all get to see a little bit more. Unless maybe I can park beside one of these trucks. I don't think I can fit in there. I might be able to fit in there. Alright, I'm going to park right here beside this one truck. Everybody stay out of my way. Hold on to it. Or don't, that's fine too. Try to get closer to this curve over here. I don't block this man in. See, I'm a nice truck driver. I'm gonna try to be. Okay. Well, now that I'm parked, and it took me forever to get through this truck stop, finally parked though, I'm going to go ahead and end my stream and hope y'all enjoy y'all's day. I know I'm going to enjoy it now that I'm parked. But y'all have a good time and have hopefully y'all have good weather and everything where you're at. But till I see y'all again. See ya.